Welcome back to the podcast. My name is R.E. We've got another episode for you today in the Gems of Wisdom series, Don't Be Controlled by Anything. And this quote's coming from the book Gems of Wisdom, page 1, quote, "Don't be controlled by anything. Exercise your mastery. That is the aim of yoga," unquote. And this is a common misconception that we hold about yoga in the West. We think that it's all just about the poses and the physical nature and maybe some breath work. We don't really see the bigger picture. It's about not being controlled by anything. It's about exercising your mastery over your mind and over yourself. I'm going to repeat that again because it's so important. Yoga is about not being controlled by anything. It's about exercising your mastery over your mind and self. And part of the way we can do this is through poses, is through breath work. We're all controlled by something. Most of us are controlled by many things. And I'm going to list some potential things that you may be controlled by, that I may be controlled by. And understand that things that you're controlled by can be both material and non-material. So some of the list are money, sex, shopping, drugs, junk food. Those are all material things. And now we go into non-material, laziness, making excuses, the need for approval, the need to be liked by others, the need for validation, the need to judge yourself and others, the fear of rejection, or really just any fear. And that's a very short list. You could pretty much go on and on and on and on with this list of things that we're controlled by. But it's important to become aware of what controls us. Everybody is controlled by something different. It's important to have self-awareness, to really introspect. We need to know what vices chain us so we can set ourselves free, so we can unlock the keys, we can unlock these chains that bind us. And in this battle of the mind, many of us are trapped in the prisons of our own design. In this battle of the mind, many of us are trapped in prisons of our own design. We trapped ourselves. Nobody trapped us in there. We might have trapped ourselves because we were afraid. We might have trapped ourselves because we thought it was safer there, but no. We trapped ourselves in there, nobody else, no excuses, so only we know how to escape. Only we can set ourselves free by exercising our mastery. Only we cannot be controlled by anything. By becoming the masters of our mind, by practicing discipline, by practicing yoga, meditation, doing the poses, going deeper, healthy eating, consciously cultivating these good habits, these high consciousness habits. No longer will we be controlled by anything. And this is the aim of yoga, becoming the master of your mind, becoming the master of yourself to the point where you're not controlled by anything within you or without you. Understand that this is a journey. This is a process. Don't expect this to happen overnight. Don't expect to just wake up and be completely free from everything and everyone that controls you and be the master of your mind. Go one vice at a time. Win the small battles, which will add up. The small battles will help you win the war, or some quote like that. Sooner or later, the small battles are going to turn into the bigger ones. But since you've already won some of these smaller battles, these easier ones, you now build more confidence to the point where you can win these bigger ones over some bigger vices, bigger chains, bigger addictions. Moral of the story, don't be controlled by anything.